Oh, hey, didn't see you there. So, you guys know it's Corona season. Not the beer, but the virus, unfortunately. And a big topic on everybody's mind is home gyms. I've had a home gym for a few years now, and I guess I'll give you guys my home gym tour. So starting off is this pull-up bar. It's by Amstaff. It's a multi-grip pull-up bar. So how this came along is, I'll just talk about how we kind of mounted to the wall. It's pretty ugly, to be honest. We had some 2x6s mounted onto the studs because it was really hard to find studs with these big bolts. So what we did is grab 3 2x6 boards and we kind of screwed them in to each of the studs. So you know each of these studs are pretty strong. I can hold my lanky butt up. So these are into the studs in the wall, so these are nice and strong. And then we anchored the pull-up bar itself into these boards. So these are obviously very supported as well. So a good thing about this multi-grip is, of course, it is multi-grip, so you can train various positions of your hands for your pull-ups, different positions. And what's really nice about these pull-up bar is that it's knurled. So it's not like a nice smooth paint job. You actually have knurling on it, so you can actually grab onto the bar, it grips nice and tight, and do some great pull-ups. So I really like this pull-up bar actually. All right, let's get on with some plates. Oh yeah. So here I have about 300, not about, I'm pretty sure it's 357.5 kilos of calibrated, IPF approved Titex plates. So if you guys are into powerlifting, which I'm sure most of you guys are, these are the plates that we can use in competition. I have about 10 red, 25 kilos. There's actually a pair right on the rack itself. Then I have, of course, a blue, which is a 20 kilo, a yellow, which is a 15 kilo, a green, which is a 10 kilo, and all the change. Purple, 5 kilo, orange is a 2.5 kilo, and then black is 1.25 kilos. As well, to go with this, I ordered the Titex collar as well, 2.5 kilos, IPF approved as well. I'm sure you guys know how the collars work. Overall, these collars were $100. These plates together, I'm pretty sure were around $2,500. And this plate tree is by Amstaff. It was about $100. Honestly, it holds all its weight, which I'm pretty surprised, honestly. It's pretty sturdy. There's 6 holders here for like barbells, or like if you had loadable dumbbells or easy curl bar, which I don't, because you know me. I do so many curls that, yeah. So if I had those, I'd definitely use it. Yeah, overall. Before I had this, I just put the plates on the ground, so it was very annoying. So I was like, I'll just pull the trigger, spend $100, and grab a nice plate tray. All right, get on with the barbell. So this is a Rogue Ohio Powerbar. I've had this bar for at least 3 years now, actually. It's the zinc coated bar. Not much I can say about this. Well, it's very close to the competition bar in regards that competition bar is 20 kilos. This is the 45-pound version. This bar has the wider collars on it. That's how you can tell the difference between the 20 kilo and the 45 kilo bar. It still has some good spin on the bar, which is nice. I'd like to lubricate it every once in a while. And what's good about the 45-pound bar, it is cheaper overall compared to the 20 kilo counterpart, but on the 20 kilo, as mentioned, it has a smaller collar on it, so the plates actually sit closer to the rack if your rack is very short, or not wide, I should say, or very wide. So when you're racking, there's potential to hit this upright because the plates will be closer towards the rack. Overall, this bar, it feels great. I've had it for so many years now. The knurling is still very, very sharp. Feels like the same bar I used in competition, and one of the best investments I ever had. I used to actually bring this bar, before I had this home gym, I'd be at the university gym, and I'd put this bar in my car because my rhyme's so hard. Look at me driving down the boulevard. Just look at the cameraman, he's like, this face bar. Okay, so I actually put this bar in my car when I drove down the boulevard to the gym, and I literally bring this bar into the gym, and I'll just be known as the guy who brings his own bar to the gym because I believe the barbell is one of the most important things to have in the gym, because like, it just is. This is a perfect powerlifting bar, one of the best there ever has. One of the best there ever has been. So this rack, kind of meat and potatoes of everything as well, is a Strongarm combo rack. I've had this for a few years now. It's served its part. It's not a very expensive bar, or a very expensive rack, I should say. Yeah, not a very expensive rack. It's a good combo rack. It has the arms so you can adjust the heights of the rack, of course. It has the safety pins, which have become very useful in recent days. Rollers on her, so the bar can move nice, firmly from side to side so it doesn't mess up your knurling too much. And it's a good rack for what it really is. It was about $1,000. It's not that bad. This bar here, forgot to mention, is about $440. Yeah. Overall, this gym can get pretty expensive pretty quickly, but this rack, for the price, for the economics, it doesn't take too much room. It's a really good rack. And I've heard from, well, actually seen pictures, these arms right here. I'm not trying to bash this rack too much, but they're pretty dangerous in my opinion. They seem pretty sketchy. And there has been pictures I've seen where this whole arm from somebody racking it on bench press actually broken off. So that's pretty dangerous. So I always keep the safeties in when I bench press, because if that thing breaks off, at least this would catch it from crushing yourself. So that's good. As well, for the combo rack, there is a bench press for it. Hence combo rack. So it slips in right here. You lock it in, bar comes down, suddenly you can bench press. So yeah, perfect powerlifting rack. Lastly, bolted down some wood on both sides. So when I rack the bar from bench press and squatting, the rack actually doesn't come forward, it stays perfectly in position. Because most of you guys, I know, really wouldn't want to drill like right into your concrete or anything. So having this setup, the platform and these wood blocks here, helps keep everything nice and sturdy. I guess lastly, as gym equipment, I have these 30-pound dumbbells, because I mentioned, you know, I do a lot of bicep curls. I got small arms, guys. So these 30-pound dumbbells, I've had since I was like grade 9 or 10, and I've carried these since then. Pretty good set. Now this platform here, it's made of about 4x2 plywoods, screw them together so it creates a nice 4x8 platform. These mats, horse stall mats, I mainly use it for deadlifts so it doesn't make too much noise, of course. So as you can see, just by this bench here, it's on top of the mats. So when I like to bench press, I pull the mats to the side. Ideally, I'd love to have this whole platform covered in mats, but these mats themselves are about $50 each, so things get pretty expensive. Plywood, again, like $50 each. So this platform itself is at least like $200, $300, so things can get pretty expensive pretty quickly. Of course, I have these little clips here too. Got from Amazon, just nice simple clips, nice and easy, like $10, $15 for a pair. And lastly, these flags. So these flags represent like the backgrounds of everybody on my powerlifting team. Overall, we're all Canadian, so start from left to right. Furthest to the left is Armenia, of course Canada, Barbell Brigade, because I like Barbell Brigade, of course, repping their t-shirt actually. Hong Kong, and then Croatia. And yeah, I guess I do have these bands here too. Good for accessory work, for warming up. You can do lateral raises. What I like to do for triceps, so I sling it over the bar, kind of make this rack a little higher. Then I can do some tricep extensions. Do one arm, two arm. It's really nice actually. And then, just slingshot. Never really use it, but I have a slingshot. Not bad. So overall, this gym is at least what I think I remember paying for it, because things accumulate over time. It's about $4,000 plus. And I believe, my mouth is getting dry now. And to me, $4,000 is a lot of money, it really is. But since I love powerlifting so much, I like making these videos. Like, this home gym is priceless. As I've mentioned, it's Corona, like, as I mentioned, everybody's under quarantine. So having this home gym, I can never skip a workout. I can still progress, I can still do my workouts. So that's invaluable. Invaluable? Valuable? Invaluable. Valuable. Shake your head. Yeah, okay. Cameraman's giving the yes or no. It's a very valuable thing to have, because yeah. No, this gym is great. Like, I've trained here exclusively for the past like 8 months. I've done a few competitions only training at this gym. I've made a lot of progress. And if you guys are interested in making a home gym, I think it's very worth it, as long as you're dedicated to your sport and whatever you're doing. So this is my home gym. It's not a big space. I don't have a lot. I have a barbell and plates. That's the main movement I do. And I've gotten a lot stronger. I believe I got a lot bigger. People could probably disagree on that one, but I think I got a little bit bigger. So if you guys have any questions about any equipment I have or what I should get, please let me know. Please let me know down in the comment section below. I'm on this rap game. You know my name. I'm gonna end this video before I continue. See you guys in the next one.